Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It's Tuesday, July 16th. I figured yesterday we'd have a little bit of a, blowback from how I feel, my comments. And one is, I guess people's posts are not showing up again. And I checked the held for review, thinking, well, maybe they might have got stuck there. And nothing there. But let's talk about that and more. Because I think it needs to be said. All right, stay tuned. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, and this is the weekend. Today is Wednesday, July 16th. Tuesday, July 16th. Even though I'm screwed up my days, trying to get hay and done and stuff. So, I apologize to anybody that has had that done to them, as far as having their comments either, deleted or what have you. It's a sad day when, your First Amendment rights is freedom of speech, and AI can take it from you, or a platform can take it from you. And you run that risk when you're on someone else's playground. It's pure and simple. If you want to sell on eBay, you have to follow their rules. If you don't follow their rules, they ban you. Amazon's even worse. Do one poor thing of a late shipment or something, and they can toss you off. You can appeal both eBay and Amazon, but I'm telling you, it's an uphill battle. So why would it be different for Facebook, Twitter, you know? So I guess, and the other thing I looked at too was, I didn't think I said anything controversial or too political, but I see 2 subscribers quit. Oh God, some people are wired too tight. And that's what happens. You go off the edge if you're wired too tight. You're not willing to listen to anybody else because you've already formulated your own views. And we used to call them outspoken. Is I can agree to disagree with anybody. I have no problem with that. And I'm not telling you how you should be, whether a Democrat, Republican, who to vote for. I'm not saying any of that. You need to make up your mind, based on who you think will do the best job. Period. So what would cause you to quit? Why would you unsubscribe to what I said yesterday? Well, if you're a never Trumpster, or you're so wired anti-Trump, I may have pissed you off. And that's something that I don't want to do, but in the same sense, guys, each of us have our own views. And if it were somebody telling you that this is the way you need to do it on a repair, I don't even do that. I say this is how I do it, but just take what you can from it and leave the rest. If you can't use anything, you can't use anything. If you have an easier way and you've been doing it for years, why would you switch to what I'm telling you? Right? But that's the scary part. If you have people so close to the edge, what happens? they fall off. And they do stupid crap. And well, when I talk about somebody being wired, I'm talking about somebody that, for whatever reason, is so focused on their truth that they won't even listen to what you have to say and even give it merit, that it's your opinion and your opinion only. I value each other's opinion that I hear from. I may not agree with it, but I still value it. And that's what's wrong with today's society, is we're losing our freedom of speech. Where a lot of people are so wired and are on that edge that they do stupid crap. And you can't even listen to somebody else's viewpoint. Even if it makes sense, you are unwilling to listen to it. Because this is the way it is, and you got all these 110 reasons that the media has told you is truth. And we see this in everyday life, whether it's you're working at a plant or for a company, and you have that one employee, no matter what takes place, they're not happy. They're constantly putting down the company, and they're trying to make you believe what they believe, or at least what they're trying to create, where the company doesn't care for you, and we should get more of this and more of that. And I never was like that. If I went to work for a company, it's because I wanted to work for that company, okay? And I felt blessed to be able to have a paycheck, health insurance, and all the extras that company did for me. Of course, people, if you're offered more, yeah, you'd take more, right? But it goes from being happy when you first get employed to becoming this sad sack that, for whatever reason, you've decided that the company hates you, or you have decided to hate the company, and any chance that you can put it down in front of the other guys, you do. And to a point of where people don't even want to talk to you about it. It's like, change the subject. Can we talk about something else? That's the state that our society seems to be in right now. Is we have a bunch of sad sacks. And that no matter what takes place, that group is never going to be happy. And if that group is looking at possibly not winning the election, then they're going to change your focus on tearing down the other party. And you're going to see this as November comes closer, is you're going to see each side trying to tear the other side down. And that's not how you defeat someone in anything. It never works. You do not tear the other person down, especially if it's not true. Okay? If you're in a competition with somebody, let's say swimmer, you aren't going to win by putting the other person down. And all you're going to do is you're going to bring controversy. And you're going to take fans that may have been fans of yours and theirs. Now they can't stand you. And even when you do win, those fans are not going to root for you. Instead of coming to that competition and saying the other person is so good, so excellent. And I'm appreciative for being here to be able to compete against that person. Now, who do you want to be around more? Someone that's tearing the other person down, or one building the other person up and showing great gratitude? There's a large segment of the population that feel that by tearing somebody down, that's the way you win. That's the way you win the argument. That's the way you're supposed to do things. And that's where society has become malignant. In that it's never a good way to get ahead by tearing the other person down. It's not. You know, even stuff that I've done in my life that I've done well at, it never was trying to beat the other person. I always competed with myself every day to try to be a better person, a better dad, a better boss, a better worker, didn't matter what I approached. My focus was more on how do I better myself. And a lot of times in bettering myself, I was bettering the competition that I was with, because I wasn't competing directly with that person, so I didn't feel, the tension. And my opponent didn't feel the tension, just saw the drive. And sometimes when you excel, you bring other people with you that want to excel as well. You shoot for the stars, right? So for those who got offended yesterday, I want to say I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I went back and I watched the full video, and I didn't see where I said or did or tried to change your mind about anything. I was just stating opinion. And that's what today is. It's opinion. And if you're one of those people that are wired the other side, on the Trump side, relax. Don't believe everything that's said. Formulate your own opinion and look for truth. Because I think both sides are being a little dramatic right now, okay? Be your own person. Decide for yourself. And this comes right down to even the town mayor or the garbage collector. You have to formulate the opinion based on how you feel about somebody. So on that note, you guys have a great Tuesday, and we'll catch you here bright and early tomorrow morning for the Wednesday show. All right, thanks so much for watching.